Welcome back to my laboratory, young colleague. I am Professor Zapnik, the mad genius of science. And today, I'm going to show you something so mind-blowing that your hair might stand on end. Mine already does, but that's the result of a slightly failed electrostatic experiment. Put on your imaginary safety goggles, because today we're going to take the human body apart, atom by atom, quite literally. Look at me. What do you see? A brilliant scientist? Thank you. But if you place me under a gigantic microscope, you'd discover that I'm made of tiny, invisible little particles called atoms. These are the most important building blocks of everything living and non-living alike. But don't think atoms are just boring little balls. Inside every single atom is a tiny solar system-like world. At the center sits the atomic nucleus, made of protons and neutrons, while electrons race around it at incredible speeds. Imagine your body as a gigantic Lego castle. The atoms are the Lego bricks so unbelievably small that a single speck of dust contains more atoms than there are grains of sand on all the world's beaches combined. Atoms don't like to be alone, though. They grab onto each other and form molecules. And the most important molecule inside you is water. If you stepped onto a giant scale, and by some magical trick we separated all the liquid from your body, you'd see that more than half of you, about 60–70%, is plain old water. Basically, you're a very smart, fully dressed, walking water balloon. But this water isn't just sloshing around for fun. It's your body's internal highway, carrying nutrients at high speed and cooling down your engine when you run a little too hard in gym class. Still, you're not just a water balloon. Molecules join together into more complex systems called cells. A cell is the smallest living unit in your body, like a tiny factory city that never sleeps. Inside, there are power plants that produce energy and a control center called the nucleus. About 37 trillion of these microscopic factories are working inside you right now. That's a 37 with 12 zeros after it. You have muscle cells that help you lift heavy things, and nerve cells that send messages to your brain so fast that, compared to them, even the fastest internet looks like a sleepy snail. These busy cell cities don't float around randomly. They organize into teams and form your organs. And this is where the real biological magic begins. At the top is the boss, the brain, more complex than any supercomputer, working non-stop, even while you sleep, just to make sure you remember to breathe. Below it beats the heart, a tireless pump that moves so much blood in a single day it could fill a small swimming pool. And let's not forget your kidneys and liver, the cleanup crew of your body, working day and night to filter out waste and keep everything running smoothly. Finally, you might be wondering how all those trillions of cells know to become a human child, and not, say, a guinea pig or a cactus. The answer lies in a secret code hidden deep inside every one of your cells. DNA. DNA is a beautiful, twisted, ladder-shaped molecule, your personal instruction manual. It contains everything. The color of your hair, the shape of your nose, and even how your tongue senses different tastes. If we carefully stretched out all the DNA in your body and tied it together, it would form a thread long enough to reach the sun and back many times over. So, you see, my friend on the outside, you may look like just a kid. But in reality, you are one of the most complex, precise, and incredible engineering marvels in the entire universe. Now that we've taken a closer look at how you're built, what do you say we zoom in on that supercomputer inside your head next time? Would you like to hear about the brain's clever tricks, or should we explore the factory system of your digestion?